welcome back to the Dolden Details channel. It's been a while since I said that. Right, this week we're revisiting a brand, Bear Car Care, UK based detailing product manufacturer. I did a video on this ages ago, but not how it is now. They've rebranded, reformulated if you like. New triggers, new bottles, new labels, and they have tweaked the products, and they've got some new products in the range. We will be going through lots of these later date. You might have seen these floating above my bonds for the last 2 or 3 months and think, when is he going to do a review on those? Do not worry, it's coming. We're going to concentrate on the exterior stuff for today. Just a brief maintenance wash on the Skoda. The Skoda's been sat in our depot for weeks and weeks, just covered in just sort of grime, to be honest with you. It looks okay, it's still a bit shiny, and those of you are going to see this video and think, well, why is he even washing it? Well, because it's a bit of neglect going on here, you know, and I feel I really need to get back into this. Long story. Anyway, let's talk about the range. It's not blimmin' waffling. Right, we're going to talk about the wheel cleaner, Vortex. This is a high cling, non-acidic wheel cleaner. You can actually dilute this and put this in your bucket and use it as a shampoo. Interesting, as well as a straightforward wheel cleaner. Obliterate, I used this the first time round many moons ago, and it's pretty effective stuff. You can dilute this, although I found using it neat is probably the most effective way, to be honest with you. Door shuts, lower parts of the car, tyres, engine bays, all that sort of stuff, and really is like a winter pre-wash, or pre-winter pre-wash, as we're still sort of hanging on to the summer, what there is of it. There's that, then there's the shampoo, roughly 2 capfuls in every bucket, you know, 20 ml, you know how it goes, very thick pH neutral shampoo. Snow foam, the Glacier, I've used this before, very, very high cling, snow foam, 50 to 100 ml in your snow foam lance. Then we get to the finishing off stuff, the Drifter, the tyre gel, solvent based tyre gel. I actually use this on the Beamer and it seems to last for ages. Got that for today. Let's do this a little bit reverse order. Glass cleaner, Clarion, speaks for itself, Zero Streak glass cleaner. And from the Brilliance range, now there's 2 other products sat over there. No, sorry, there's one. What's wrong with my eyesight? A Brilliance hybrid detailer, and this one, this is a ceramic spray. Now, I have mucked about with this, and I find this more of a detailer than a ceramic spray, although it has the SiO2 properties in it, like so many of these products do. So we're going to be putting that through the mill today. And that leads me to give you some advice. So I think vegetarians get a bit of a rough ride on my channel. I'm always taking a mickey out of them, but this week it's really good advice for everybody, to be honest with you. Now, that famous stuff, what's it called? Couscous, so good they named it twice, the gravel-like substance that you throw in your salads. Put apricots in it, nuts, you name it. I found out a really good use for that once you've finished with the bulk of it. So if you mix up enough for about 8 people, overdo it, really make a big bowl of it, like my missus does. Once you've finished with it, eating it, you can throw it on the drive. And if you've got a classic car, it soaks up all the oil. So I think that's really good advice. Anyway, enough waffling, roll the video. So here we go then. Of course, we haven't got couscous on the drive to soak up oil. We just put it on there to kill the foxes and the badgers. Lethal stuff. My wife's not that bad. Detail guards, get these underneath your tyres, they're brilliant. It stops the snagging of your hoses. Right, this is the Nilfisk C135i, a very capable machine. However, I did have some issues at first. It turns out to be an extension lead problem. If you run an extension lead longer than 10 meters, you tend to blow a fuse in the Nilfisk plug. That is a stubby gun, quick release system. You can get this for the Karcher and the Nilfisk from High Definition Detail, if they've got any in stock. And it enables you to fit handy gizmos on the end like that, the swivel coupler. Shop around for those. I have put a link underneath the video and it tends to vary in price. What the hell? Stone just flew out and he hit me in the face. Obliterate, bug and grime remover. You can use this neat or diluted. I'm choosing to use it neat because I'm lazy, basically. Give your tyre a good scrub, make sure it runs clear. While that's dwelling, let's get the wheel cleaner out. Now you might notice in the bucket there is some froth. That's no accident, that's the wheel cleaner. You can actually use this as a wheel shampoo as well. That'll aid with the lubricity, or lube. You try saying that. With the wheel woolies. If you're using EZ wheel brushes, it will stop the splashback. Nobody likes splashback, especially wearing khaki shorts. And we've got the soft Vikan brush. Quick rinsey poos. So not particularly caked, are they? And you're looking at that car thinking, why are you bothering? It's all shiny and glossy. I can tell you now, it is dirty. It's been neglected. And it has got some protection on it from the Bouncer's Wax hydrophobic snow foam, but it is dying now. So the wheels look nice. When it comes to the underside of the car, you can use Obliterate again. This might not look that dirty, but I can assure you it is. If you were to put a wash mitt along that, it would be incredibly soiled. Using short arse cam this week, we've opted for the main camera, not the action cameras. Not make you feel sick. So notice it's basically lower parts and of course tailgate areas. And don't forget the bug-ridden number plate. Snow foam time now. Glacier snow foam, 50 to 100 mil in your lance, topped with warm or cold water. This will give you plenty of suds. Now, once again, overdoing it, I had around about 100 mil of product to 900 mil of water, and I still got an amazingly thick foam, so I could probably dial this back. Using the Detailed Online wide neck snow foam lance. Trying to shower the camera with snow foam. Now using a camera, you're obviously moving it around, so it delays the time, so it's starting to come off the car. One of the major pitfalls with using lots of camera techniques. I need a cameraman. Oh my God, he's missed a flap. How could you miss a flap? How? What is wrong with you, Paul? Done. So when it comes to the nitty gritty, the griddle area, choose a decent brush. Alien Magic Hog's Hair brushes. These are ideal. Just make sure you do not leave these in buckets overnight. The wood swells up and it breaks the plastic collar. And also even the plastic handle ones do that if you leave them in buckets. Not ideal. Dry them out. What the hell's going on here? Double-handed again. What is it with filling two holes at the same time? It's just so rude and wrong. What's worrying is the one in the left hand is bigger than the right. When it comes to the window rubbers, make sure you get these. If you neglect these, after a period of time, as I've noticed it on the Metro and I've done quick washes, you will get a build-up of grime. And it wasn't me that noticed it. Yes, my wife did. She picked me up on that. What's this on the window rubbers? All right, calm down. So a rinse up or a rinse down, whichever you prefer. I happen to prefer rinsing upwards because you can see where you've been, and then do half the car. Casually walking backwards, obviously. And your steel toe cap flip-flops. So as far as the product's concerned, seems to do a really good job of the tailgate. This is the worst part on my car. I hate it. I mentioned it in so many videos. It just seems to get covered. Hopefully this car will be going next year. In the market for something else. Shampoo. Immaculate shampoo next. The first impressions of this is it's incredibly foamy, really foamy. But it's not the most lubricated shampoo in the world. But I am being really picky, you know, I like my shampoos. Then of course this stage of the game, the sun decides to make an appearance, which makes things twice as hard. Because I've got to get around the car super quick. Otherwise I start getting watermarks, and yes, I do need a water filtration system. Nice on your bonzo, especially on your day off. Another rinse down. If you're interested in any t-shirts or tea mugs, there will be a link underneath this video as ever. I really should start doing flip-flops and perhaps shorts. Beachwear next. I think the last time I saw some legs like that was at the zoo. Drying now with the big boy blower. These are a must. Brilliant bits of kit. Warm air blower, whatever you're using, get hold of one. They're great. Here he is. Here he is. Who said that? Also make sure you dry your tyres thoroughly, because when you go to put your dressing on, it will just smear all over the tyre. So make sure you dry your tyres thoroughly. Tyre gel, here we are. Grifter, sorry, that's a rally bike. Drifter, what's wrong with you? Solvent-based tyre dressing. Now, I have used this before. I've used it on the BMW and it seemed to work very, very well. Lasts around 4 weeks plus. So work it in, and if you want an extra glossy finish, then you need to apply another coat. And also, if you're parked on a driveway on concrete and you're not on stones, you're going to miss the bottom of the tyre. I'm lucky really, because I can get right underneath that. Then I come out the next day and wonder why I got very shiny stones. There's your answer. So what does it actually look like? Well, looks like that. Not a bad finish if you're a fan of the glossy look. I happen to be a fan of that. Next up, Brilliance is ceramic spray, or boosted detailer to be honest. I happen to find this really easy to use. It's one of the easiest products I've used of late. So lots of you are going to be watching this saying, how does it compare with Sigma from Garage Therapy? Well, I have to say the gloss levels of Sigma have the edge. Application wise, they're both very, very easy. You seem to forget, in the UK, the smaller brands are making some fantastic products. So it flashes off very, very quickly. And I've got to give a massive shout out to Miles Drive for sending down these towels. These are from Clean and Shiny. Also a big shout out to Specular Explorer, my IT consultant, who's been the brother from another mother, poking up with WhatsApp messages from me saying, I can't get this right, I can't get that right. I'm using new software now. After 4 years of using Windows Movie Maker, I am now using Movie Studio 16 Platinum Edition. And it's true, a short Scottish bloke can teach a tall, bald English bloke new tricks. He's proved it. It might be a bottle of whiskey winging its way out to Scotland somewhere near Christmas time. Yes, you can go over your lights with this as well. And I did get some on the glass just to see if it would smear, and it doesn't. So that's interesting. 2 or 3 spritz per panel. Work your way around the car, panel by panel. Don't be tempted to drench the car in this. You'll just waste product and miss bits. Just do panel by panel. It'll keep you outside longer. You won't have to do any gardening or housework, and you'll just have to say to your wife, no, I'm still busy, leave me alone. Glass cleaner. Glass cleaner, hey? Well, on this car, it suffers quite badly on the privacy glass, and this actually removed some watermarks, which I was really pleased about. So windscreen and rear screen to go. And that is about it, ladies and gents. That is the very quick maintenance wash from Bear Car Care. You can now enjoy some floaty shots. Okay, the Skoda's looking nice and fit now. It's nice and shiny and glossy. It's got some protection on it. So what do we actually think about these products? Are they any good? What do I think about the application and the general usage of them? Right, the wheel cleaner, Vortex wheel cleaner. Now, the fact you can put this in your bucket and make kind of like a shampoo-like substance is quite a good idea. We do have wheel shampoos, dedicated wheel shampoos, and I have tested several of them, and they are very effective. Use this on my rims. My wheels aren't exactly filthy, not caked in brake dust, and it seemed to bring them up very nice. Not a very good test, to be honest with you. Probably could have done with using them on the BMW, but that isn't that dirty. So usability of it, using it as a wheel shampoo and a high clean wheel cleaner, it gets a thumbs up from me. It smells okay, it's not too bad. The fact you can dilute it will make it go a little bit further. So that's the Vortex wheel cleaner. Then we come to the Obliterate. As I said previously, I've used this before. Winter, it's very, very good for getting rid of all the grime off the lower parts of the car. There's only really bug splats on the front of these Skoda, and on the lower parts it's a bit grimy, and it seemed to bring it up very, very well. If you put this on before your snow foam, that will allow the dwell time even further. And the fact you can dilute it is pretty good. There is a link underneath the video for all these products, and I'm not too sure about sizes. I need to check that out. Shame on you, Paul, not doing your homework, but yeah, pretty good stuff. The shampoo, 2 capfuls in my bucket, so round about 20 ml, I suppose. It's pretty foamy, this stuff. As far as the lube is concerned, it's not the most lubricated shampoo I've ever used, although that's me being very, very picky, but it is pretty darn good. I'm struggling at the moment to find anything drastically wrong with the products. Snow foam, overdid it with this one. Could have dialed this right back to around 50 to 80 mil. It does say 800 mil, I think, in your lance, which makes it even more concentrated. I put roughly 100 in and got the whole shaving foam effect, really to make the dwell time longer, you know, and just, I suppose, I'm used to putting 100 mil in it. I just can't get out of doing 100 mil on snow foams. I've got some other stuff here from Infinity Wax, and you no way do you put 100 mil in it. It'll be like Gillette, you know, turn your car into a marshmallow. So that's the snow foam. Tyre gel, used this before, and it is very, very good. I like this stuff. I really like this stuff. It's probably second best product of the day. We'll come to the best product of the day in a minute. The Drifter Tyre gel. Get yourself one of these applicators. You can get these on Amazon, and then just use them dedicated for tyre dressings or trim dressings. Glass cleaner, you know, zero smear. It actually took the watermarks off my glass, which is no mean feat. That's good stuff. So yeah, the glass cleaner, I did enjoy the glass cleaner. I know it's glass cleaner, but sometimes if you've got really, the water here is terrible. It's awful. I've said this so many times in videos, and it actually took the marks off my window. So I like the glass cleaner. Now, when it comes to this ceramic spray, I think it's kind of a little bit misleading, because although it is a ceramic spray and it does all that business where it coats the car, and there's a longevity, I think, of about 4 months for this stuff, by the way. I think it works really well as a QD. It's just, I did speak to Ash about this, and I think it's just been boosted by the SiO2 elements in it. It seems to really work well. Any watermarks you've left on the car, and this coats them very, very nicely. Flashes off extremely quickly. It's not as slick as some of the other ones I've tried before, but it works, and that's the main thing. If it works and it makes your car glossy and it gives you some protection, say up to 4 months with the right cleaning regime, then all good. The hybrid detailer, yet to test that. That's sat over on the shelf behind the camera. I'm going to try that very, very soon, but overall the products seem to work pretty darn good. You can check them out below. I'll put the interweb link under here, as well as all the Amazon affiliate links. Yes, I'm moving up in the world. I've got Amazon account now. Woohoo! So all my camera gear, including the new gimbal, get that one in there. That's all on there. So don't forget to check those links out if you don't mind. And thanks to Ash for sending down the products. We will be doing more of the Bear Car Care range here and here. He sent down an awful lot, including all the interior stuff as well. Massive thanks for sticking with us through this journey, this YouTube journey. Thanks for liking and subscribing, if you don't mind, and we'll see you on the next video. Look after yourselves. Tell you bye.